Hello everyone in YouTube land. Sorry there hasn't been any video activity in a long time. Finals were coming in, had to watch over my sister's cat, an apartment for a month, and a bunch of other stuff. So in a nutshell, I was busy and lazy. If you want the full story, then we'd be here all day. While I was away from YouTube for a while, I have been more active on my other accounts, like DeviantArt, where I used to do some drawings before I retired since they were all rubbish, and decided to make Gmod comics, and I've made a crap ton of them during my free time, which usually means that I've been on Steam a lot. Most of the time I've been doing pony comics, making fun of Sega comics, and some other stuff. And of course, I'm sometimes active on my Tumblr account, posting written reviews on Friendship is Magic, Doctor Who, video games, and some other topics. So to keep you entertained for a while before I upload the next episode of Forgotten Media, it's time for another talk about going to an anime convention. Now some of you might notice last year that I didn't post a video about that because I had a job, so I couldn't go. But this year I was able to go, and this time I cosplayed as the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton from Doctor Who. Since I have started my long journey in catching up with the series from the beginning, and so far Patrick Troughton is one of my favorite Doctors in the classic series, which is why I cosplayed as him. My friend Nathan came along, but he didn't cosplay because of his work schedule. So we were off to the convention, meeting nerds, and there were a lot of cool costumes. Even though I don't know most of them, but hey, looks like there were some Doctor Who cosplayers up there. So we spent most of our time walking around, visiting booths that had a lot of cool and expensive stuff. I had some people stop by and take a picture of me, but it wasn't much, since obviously the 4th, 10th, and 11th Doctor are the more popular ones, and the 2nd Doctor is pretty old, and mostly hardcore Doctor Who fans would know him. And at the end of it, we saw the car from Speed Racer. I had a feeling I'd seen that car before in my past trips to anime conventions, but I can't remember. But anyway, it was cool, and I'm pretty sure it was custom made. Unless it was the actual car prop from the live-action Speed Racer film. Now that would have been awesome. So that was my day. It started off slow, but it got better as the day went on. Now to show off some of the cool stuff that I bought at the anime convention, in which I spent about $100 in getting most of this stuff. So to start off with, we have a Genesis Dalek from Doctor Who, taken straight from the story arc Genesis of the Daleks. It's pretty cool looking, and on the back we pretty much have the rest of the figures, which are mostly from the 4th Doctor's time period. And next up we have a Dream Eater. Yes, it's the Wonder Meow Wow. No, it's just a Meow Wow. Well, you can't see it, but yeah, it's a Meow Wow. It's that thing with the paws and the cat face and the unicorn horn and the stitched eyes. But yeah, this is interesting. This is probably the only Dream Eater merchandise that they've done. They've done a little bit of merchandising from Dream Drop Distance, but not much. And since they had a bunch of Friendship is Magic merchandise, I obviously had to get a few of them. Like this little Fluttershy name tag. Yeah, it's very nice looking and very anime-ish. Made by, let's see, Tasty Peach Studios. I'll probably have to check that out. And when I got that little name tag, I got these cards, which are pretty interesting. I got these for free when I bought the name tag. So here we have, they're called like Necronomicorns. There's about like a couple of them. So maybe I'll do like a random video just showing them off. And finally we have this. Yep, a Fluttershy plush toy. And yeah, it's actually a big one. And it was made from Japan because I have proof because of this name tag with all the Japanese text. Yep, it's very good, very soft. Only downside, the tail and mane are completely screwed up. They look nothing like how her mane and tail are usually designed. It just looks more like that Fluttershy decided to go for a buzz cut. But anyway, it's a pretty nice toy. And yeah, I just wish the tail and mane were better sculpted. And now for an update. Alright, I'm sure some of you are wondering, what am I gonna upload next, and what was the whole deal on the remodeling bit that I mentioned at the end of the Forgotten Media 50th episode special? Well, I'm going to be adding in some live-action segments to Forgotten Media, where you'll be able to see me in a fancy costume, and that's about it. The series will still feature forgotten and lesser-known topics, and I've already scripted some ideas for more mixed batch episodes. So there's not going to be any drastic changes, like changing the show from Forgotten Media to Popular Media. Now, with Archie Sonic and Beta Collection videos, well, they're kind of stuck in a ditch. I would like to continue on with the reviews and feature my Archie Sonic analysis series, but I just haven't gotten enough interest in doing so, and yet I already have the next episode of Archie Sonic reviews all scripted out. and since I retired from drawing, that's going to slow down on the reboot of Beta Collection. Makes me wish there was some kind of serum to get my interest and energy back up and running. So, who knows what I'll be posting. It's probably going to be mostly forgotten media, but don't expect them to come out instantly. And of course, if I'm not that active on YouTube, then that pretty much means that I'm more active on DeviantArt, or Steam, or maybe some other random account that I have. Well, I think that's about it for me. But before I end this video, here's a sneak peek on the next episode of Forgotten Media that is coming out very soon. Now, why am I holding the manga adaptation of Chain of Memories? Wait and see.